Fantastic! So we are running our masterclass today. So whether you're jumping on the live or you're jumping on the replay, I'm excited to have you. So if you guys are joining us actually on the replay and you were just taking this video as something that'd be fitting for you, go right ahead and comment down below that you're watching the replay. I can't wait for you guys to learn this stuff. And so definitely go ahead and do that if you're watching the replay. If you're watching live, oh my gosh, I love my live audience. So if you guys are watching the live video here with me today, go ahead and just comment down below to start where you are viewing from, because we have people all across the world. And so I'm super excited to hear where everyone's viewing from. And we are gonna get started here today. So today's topic, so make sure you comment down below where you're viewing from. Gina, thanks for the wave. And what we're going to be talking about today is what we call DMO, or Daily Method of Operation. Basically, what should you be doing every freaking single day to build your business? Hey Nicole, good to have you on here from Arizona. We got Katarina, we got Jordan, we got Maggie. Maggie's from Missouri. Maggie, I used to live in Kansas City, Missouri. So we got Ohio in the house. Hey guys, super excited. Winnipeg, woohoo! Kara's from Winnipeg. That's actually where I'm at. I'm in Winnipeg. Me and Kara have actually met up, which is really fun. And so today we're going to be talking about something that is really, really, really important, because I'm going to try to explain what you guys might be going through. A lot of times in business, oh, we got Calgary in the house as well. That's amazing. A lot of times in business, you have all these thoughts of what you should be doing in a day to get clients, to build your business, to fulfill your clients. And oftentimes we're kind of scatterbrained, to be completely honest. You're like, yeah, I know I should post content. Maybe I should talk to some people here. I probably should do some stories. Maybe I should do a live video. Oh, maybe I should send an email blast. And there's like all these pieces kind of like floating around in like outer space, and we don't know how to put it together. So what I wanted to do is, I wanted to create a masterclass because I have had so many people asking me the question, what do I do every single day to get clients to move my business forward? And so we're going to be diving into some things today that are actually going to be really helpful for you guys to understand how to make this happen. So we're going to dive into this in 1 second, but as you guys are jumping on here, make sure you go ahead and comment down below where you are viewing from, just so I know where you guys are viewing from. If you're watching the replay, comment down below Team Replay, because I love you guys as well. And as we're going along, you can ask questions as we're going, because that way I can just give you the information right off the bat, okay? We got Washington, Jocelyn, good to see you on here. We got Serena, got a good team going on here today. We got Florida, oh my gosh, it's probably like crazy hot down there. We got Michigan, Teresa, love that, love that, love that. Okay, perfect. So here's, we got Arizona. Lots of you guys are like in really hot states. We got Colorado, oh cool. So what I want to do first and foremost is I created a training the other day called my 4-step framework. We got Toronto's in the house, Florida. I created this training the other day, and I want to run it through with you guys quickly. Some of you guys might have gotten this training from me, but this is going to be the backbone of what we're going to be talking about today. Because when I'm going to share with you a couple different things that are stopping you from growing your business, okay? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna quickly turn the camera around so you guys can actually read this, and then we're just gonna get this going, okay? So there we go. So one of the reasons why many people find it hard to get clients, or they find it easy to get clients at one point in time but not at the other point in time, is because they don't have a funnel or a flow. So I'm gonna break down these steps here for you quickly. Now, this is gonna be most beneficial for you guys if you guys are taking notes. If you're not taking notes and you're just kind of watching this and thinking about it, you're probably not going to retain that much, probably not going to implement that much, probably not going to see that much of a difference. This training is going to be useless if you don't implement it, okay? Like, the reason that people make money in my free group, they make money off of these trainings, they get clients off of these free trainings, is because they actually do the work. So my training void of work is not going to work. So let's dive into this. So the reason that I created a 4-step framework is for you to understand why you're not getting clients, okay? So here's the different places, or the different flow of how to get clients. So the first thing that we talk about often is audience growth, okay? Now, why do I talk about audience growth? Now, a lot of you guys could get clients with your current audience, However, you're going to exhaust your audience. If you have a business where you got a lot of clients on the front end, maybe the first couple months you were really rocking and rolling, you got a lot of clients, and then it started to go down, 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 down. If that's your situation, the reason that that is happening, more likely than not, is that you haven't grown your targeted audience, and therefore you have nobody that's new coming to your audience and seeing your stuff. I mean, yes, you can have a great business with 1,000 to 2,000 people in your audience, but eventually it's going to dwindle down unless you continue to build your audience. So I'm actually curious, who's experienced that, where you had a bunch of clients on the front end and then it dwindled down? Because if that's you, then I can almost guarantee you that we need to work on this. So I'm going to go through this quickly, and then I'll go through a little bit of the stereotypes and diagnostics. So your audience growth helps you bring in what we call cold leads, okay? It brings awareness to your business. More new people get to actually see your content for the first time, okay? So you need to have these cold new audience people coming in every single day. We're talking about daily method of operation. So every single day, we want your audience to grow with new targeted audience members. The reason being, if we can always grow it, then every single day there's more people that can see your content, there's more people that you can talk to, there's more people that are going to vote on your stories, there's more people that are going to get into your groups, etc. So you always want cold leads coming in. Now, every single day, you want to have the opportunity for your cold leads, your new followers, to become warm leads, okay? We want them to go from cold to warm to hot to paying clients. That's the progression, okay? There's a progression to business. So basically, audience growth brings in cold new leads, new audience members. Your content creation and marketing is most often we utilize it to make cold new leads, create them into a warm lead. So we're warming them up, they're getting to know you a bit more, they know that you're an expert, they see your social proof, they see that you're a person that they're actually interested in, they start to like your stuff, they start to comment, they become a warm lead. So we want that opportunity to happen every single day. Okay? The third thing that we want to happen is we want to turn these warm leads to hot leads. How do we make that happen? The best way to speed up the temperature of a lead is to provide massive value for free or to build your relationship. So I call this part the subscription part. The subscription part is, it doesn't necessarily mean email list. That's what lots of people think subscription means. Not necessarily. It means subscribe to your free value. So this is where you have freebies, where you have maybe a free Facebook group. Maybe it's where you do have an email list. Maybe it's where you just have a couple PDFs for free that you can send people. But when you provide tons of value to warm leads, you heat them up and they become people that are really hot leads, okay? So we want to have this happening every single day. Daily method of operation, all of these steps happening every single day. Then the last part is you want to have a sales system that turns the hot leads to paid clients in your business. Again, we want that to happen every single day. Now, I'm gonna turn the camera around now so I can actually read what you guys are saying here. But first of all, Manuela, thanks for joining us. Lauren is on. Love that. Just want to quickly catch up on the chat here. Sally, awesome. Joey, good to have you on here. Jenna, Tom. So basically, guys, this is going to be very vital for you, because one of the things I see happening so often is people have what we call a bottleneck in business. And a bottleneck is, I'm going to show you with my water bottle here. So the bottleneck in business is where you're tapped out, okay? This point right here, it could be any one of these steps. So what I want you guys to do right now is I want you to look at these 4 steps and make sure you've written them down, okay? And I want you guys to actually comment down below which step is your bottleneck. Let's be completely honest. Hey, Chris, good to have you on here, my man. Good to have you on here. So comment down below which step is your bottleneck. If you feel like there's no one new liking your content, there's no one new getting to your Facebook group, then your bottleneck is your audience growth. If you have new people coming into your audience, but no one's really engaging with your content, then your content creation isn't attractive enough. Your marketing isn't good enough. So then that would be the bottleneck. If you have people come, like tons of engagement, but no one's signing up, no one's getting to a sales system, that means the subscription is your bottleneck. If you have all these things happen, but you're getting on tons of sales calls, but all the sales calls are following through, it's because you do not have a good sales system. That is your bottleneck. So right now, which one intuitively and maybe from an analytical part is your bottleneck right now. So Cassie's watching from the gym. I am dropping those knowledge bombs, Cassie. You know it. Well, Cassie's my co-coach. She's awesome. So Kara says mine is probably step 4. Okay, totally. So if step 4 is your bottleneck, what you need to actually work on is how to have a really efficient sales system. It's learning to be better at heart-centered sales, better at sales calls, better at actually calling people out when their fears are getting in the way. That's what you need to work on if number 4. Candace says audience growth some and content some. Okay, totally. So, I mean, obviously, Candace, it's doing the, and this is something, I'm making this so simple for you guys, that this, do those 4 things every single day, and if you have more time in your given day to do them all again. Literally, you should be focusing on nothing else in your business. I'm making this super simple for you guys. Do not focus on anything else in your business other than these things, and you'll get great results. You'll get great results. So Nicole says number 3. Okay, Nicole, so this, if this is happening, what I would do, if your subscription is your bottleneck, create 3 to 4 freebies, whether it's a video training, maybe you host a live workshop, maybe it's create an email video series, maybe it's something like that. Create freebies and what I call irresistible freebies. You should create freebies that your ideal client would just love to get their hands on, and then start to market them, start to give them out to people, and track the people that you are getting into those freebies, because those are the people then you can get onto your sales system. So Danielle, you said audience growth. Okay, I mean, it's actually funny how simple it is. If audience growth is the bottleneck, that's something that we need to work on every single day. Set aside 45 minutes to an hour every single day to just work on growing your audience with targeted users. And then Joey said content creation. Okay, perfect. Content creation. Here's a really big key. Content creation is supposed to get your new audience members basically just to raise their hand saying, hey, I like your stuff. Hey, I like your stuff. Hey, I'm your ideal client. I like your stuff. So you have to think, what would get them to engage with your content? What could you post that would get them really revved up or really like emotionally relevant to them? So that's where we talk about pain points, their struggle, talk about what they really want, talk specifically to them. I made a post like this the other day, which is just so interesting. Content creation, which is, if you want a specific audience person to reach back out when you post your content, talk to them. If your ideal client is a young mom with kids and she's a stay-at-home mom, literally at the beginning of your post say, hey, if you're a stay-at-home mom and you have young kids and you find it hard to lose weight, listen up. Talk directly to them in your content creation. They'll talk directly back to you. So Maggie says, I'm new, so audience growth is where I am. I'm good at content, I feel, and do it almost daily. I have some good freebies as well. Okay, Maggie, totally. So then I would be super consistent with your freebies and with your content, and then I would start to spend a bit more time on the audience growth. Because if you're only getting clients who are friends and families or people that are acquaintances online, you don't have a business yet. To have a business, you have to know how to get people from that you've never met before, that you've never talked to before, that you're not like a friend of a friend with. You need to learn how to get a cold audience member to become a paying client. Then you know you have a system that you can then repeat. So that's just a really important thing to talk about. Nadine, great, thanks for coming on. Ashton, you're on. Serena says audience growth. Okay, again, really, really simple. If audience growth is your thing, spend 45 minutes to 60 minutes a day working on audience growth. 1, 2, and 3. If I get someone on a call, I rarely get a no. Okay, Ashley, totally. So 1, 2, and 3. This is. I'm gonna break this down to you guys really, really simply. Okay. I'm gonna make this so simple that if you guys don't implement this, I don't even know what to say. So basically, audience growth. Okay, let's just call it AG, audience growth. Spend literally 45 minutes to 60 minutes a day on this. 45 to 60 minutes a day. And what I would say is try to grow your audience by about 10 to 20 people. Okay. Try to get 10 to 20 people, whether it's on Facebook to friend you back, on Instagram to follow you back, okay? But how do you grow? Yes, you post content to your ideal clients, but what else? That's a great question. You know what? I've had a lot of people say that I should do a masterclass on that. If you want a masterclass on how to actually grow your audience, and I'll give you some technical answers on that, comment down below and we'll actually possibly do that one in 2 weeks from today. I do not want to dive into that. I don't have time for that today, but if that's something that lots of you guys want, I will do a masterclass. I'm not like avoiding it. Today's masterclass is not on that. So, but if you're doing this, the goal would be, you know, I'm all about numbers. You guys know that if you track your numbers, you're going to do well in business. So track your numbers, have a KPI, key performance indicator, of having 10 to 20 people every single day add you back or friend you back. Okay? So now as far as content goes, literally this changes whether you're on Facebook or Instagram. Again, I'm going to make this super, super simple. If you're on Facebook mainly, what I want you to do is to post 2 to 3 times a day. And I would just change it up from text to video post, okay? That's what I would do every single day. If it's on Instagram, do 1 post on the feed a day and then 10 to 15 stories, okay? Do that and literally just do that. That's something to track. Key performance indicator, content creation. Are you doing that? Okay, perfect. Bunch of people say they want the build your target audience. Okay, we might do that the next time. Personal Facebook or in your group Facebook? Jocelyn, great question. This is for your personal Facebook, but the next section where we get to the subscribe, that's where you want to provide value to people, right? And so you do this in a different way, giving them freebies, getting them in your Facebook group. So if you are utilizing a Facebook group, then you want to actually post more in your Facebook group besides what's already posted here. So if you're using a Facebook group for a nurturing process for the subscription part, yeah, definitely post in your Facebook group as well besides the feed. So on the subscribe part, what number I want you guys to hit? 5 people a day that you give some kind of freebie or free value or get into your free Facebook group or get into your email list. 5 people a day. Track those numbers. Those are the KPIs, okay? And then sales system. What I would say is minimum, I'm going to make this one the simplest, most simple thing ever for you guys. Ask one person a day who you've been giving free stuff to. That's a really important thing. If they would be willing to get on a call with you, okay? I want you to write these 4 things down, and literally all I want you to do is implement unto these 4 things, okay? Make sure you're getting 10 to 20 new people following you or adding you as a friend every single day. That's the one thing you track. The second thing you track is just making sure you're posting the amount of content you should be. It's right there. It's right there. The third thing is make sure you're giving 5 people incredible value every single day, and then track their names. Track who you're giving it to. Because when you track it, then it's very simple to ask one of those 5 people every single day who you've given value to in the past, if they'd be willing to get on a coaching or on a sales call with you and see if working together is a good fit. Write those down, okay? 10 to 20 following you back, post your content every single day, give 5 things of free stuff away, ask for 1 call a day. If you do that every single day, okay? Consistency is your friend, repetition is your friend. If you do that every single day, your business will grow. Now, a lot of you will be thinking, well, there's so many other things that I could do to build my business. Like, I had some people tell me the other day that their business coaches were telling them that they should just do more live videos, more live videos, more live videos. No. You can do a live video every now and then, but that's one of the smallest little tactics within the machine of a system. Think about the numbers and the real things that move levers in your business. If you just focus on making sure your picture is the best quality and all of that, yes, maybe that attracts a little bit more viewership, but numbers create businesses, okay? Aesthetics are important, but numbers create businesses. Okay, guys? So that is the training for today. Write that down. If you implement this, I guarantee you're going to see momentum starting to gain in your business. If you don't implement it, I guarantee you will see nothing change in your business. So that being the case, what time do we got here? How long have we been going here? 20 minutes. We've been just going, proven system through our business. Ooh, Cassie. I like that. I like it. You guys are so welcome. So I got 5 minutes here for Q&A. So go ahead. Right now is a good time for you guys to go ahead and ask your questions down below about the system. I'm sure there'll be a couple questions, but in all honesty, this is probably like the most freaking simple thing you can do in your business. Again, it's all numbers. It's all numbers. No matter what you're using as your main platform, whether it's Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, whatever it is, you're growing your audience, okay? That's essential. No matter what platform you're using, Pinterest, LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, again, creating content that you can actually track. Number 3, no matter what platform you're using, no matter what audience you're going after, provide value to people for free every single day. And again, no matter what you're using for email, website, Instagram, Facebook, no matter what you're using, asking one person a day to get on a sales call with you that you've given free value. All those other things, it's just like there's different ways to reach people, different ways to produce content. That's it. Oh my gosh. Oh, someone's asking if I can flip the screen. I'll flip the screen here in a second. Said, are you adding 10 to 20 on Facebook and Instagram every day? Actually, great question. When you're just starting your business, focus on one platform. So think for yourself, where have most of my leads and interaction come from? Whether it's Facebook or Instagram, or maybe a different platform, and choose the one that's doing the best for you and double down on that one. So Chris says, how do you specifically identify a warm lead from the step 2 to 3 stage when it's warm to connect with them and nurture? Chris, great question. So I usually look at people who are liking my content, commenting, voting on my polls, and people that just reach out to me and message me straight up. So that's how I know that they're warm. I know they're not cold anymore because they're interacting, they're liking, they're engaging. Perfect. Top lab, good. Been using your system. Kara, thanks so much for commenting. Kara is one of our clients in the Impact Accelerator right now, and she's been really working through these numbers, and she's been, I mean, you've been booking clients, you've been making great sales, you've been booking calls, so love to hear that, Kara. That's awesome. That's freaking awesome. Okay, 2 more minutes. Any more questions that you got? Oh yeah, Teresa said that she wanted this flipped. Okay, I'm gonna flip this around here for a quick second. Write that down. I'm gonna give you like 20 seconds here to write this down. And then I'll flip it again. Ask your last couple questions. Whew. Whenever I do a live video in here, like the sun's beaming in on my office here, and it gets so warm, and I just feel like fired up. So anyway, I should get out of your way. But there you go. Make sure you're writing that down. How do you keep track all of the warm leads? Nicole, that's a great question. So I personally don't keep track of warm leads. What I do keep track of is when people hit the subscribe part. So that's when I start tracking leads. So I focus heavily on tracking these things. I still have things that I track here, but I don't necessarily track individual people or accounts within these first 2. This is going a bit more technical, but I do track the subscription and sales because that's where it's more important. This is a little bit more of a, what I call a lag effect, that if you do these things consistently, the results will not be instantaneously, there'll be a bit of a lag to them, but the results in these 2 are a little bit more direct effect, causation. So yeah, there you go. I turned it around. Hopefully you could write that down. Then what was it? Is a one-time like enough engagement to think to justify reaching out? Chris, I probably would say no. I want someone to be a little bit more warmed up. Usually, if it's just liking, I see if they've liked a couple times. So that's what I do for that. Teresa, you're so welcome. Tickets, hope you're doing a great, my man. So yeah, 1 more minute. Any last questions for me on this, guys? If this was helpful, make sure that you hit the heart button at the bottom, and also make sure that you comment down below and you say it was helpful. I always like to know if my stuff is valuable for you guys. And yeah, so really appreciate you guys all being on here today. So anyways, we're gonna head into today. I got a bunch more stuff to do. But oh yeah, one of the last things I did want to say is we're actually releasing another round of Impact Accelerator come September 2nd, which is my group coaching program. It is the most affordable group coaching program on the market. You still get one-on-one calls with my co-coaches. There's a guarantee that if you don't make your money back, that we will personally keep working with you till you make your money back, and you have the best systems and strategies out there. And so we have a waiting list of 40 people looking to join it. and we're only going to be letting 20 people in because we always want to make sure it's a very intimate group of people. So if you want to be a part of that waiting list or just want to hear details, no pressure to sign up. You can send me a message and get your name either on the wait list or if you want more details. And so I hope you guys get into that because the Impact Accelerator team right now is getting amazing results. 2 more announcements. We're going to be doing another masterclass in 2 weeks from today. And a lot of people were voting here on building your target audience. So it might be on that. There might be some other topics as well. And then end of this month, we're running a challenge to help you guys make some money for free. So if you guys want more details on any of that, definitely reach out to me. And we're just going to keep killing it, Cassie. Impact Accelerator is a game changer. Yes, it is. Okay guys, I love you. If you have any questions, you can ask it in this group. This group is growing by the day. I love seeing you guys all just kill it. So chat with you guys later. Have an amazing weekend. Bye for now, guys.